For the color, you're drinking a Pinot Blanc.
Not exactly, but I love this variety. So I think Teroldego also have this. I think it's also an underappreciated variety because I think from the color, it's I don't know if people can see it in the camera. It's really like a dark sherry,
That is
macerated
deep.
and reducted, and it's really deep. But if you take a sip, it's not like a Nebbiolo or things like this. It has a much smoother tannin, but it has the
Yeah,
depth and the concentration, but a much friendlier red wine. And also, I think it's
yeah,
a very food-friendly wine because it doesn't have the edges, so to say. So it has acidity, but doesn't have too much acidity. Doesn't have the harsh tannins, and but still it's not so fruity. So it has some kind of spiciness too. So I think it's also very underappreciated variety, and it's a 15 one what I have in the glass, and also the label says grill.
yeah, yeah.
So can you tell us
Absolutely.
about why the name was chosen?
The name was chosen from the name of the vineyard because the we have 9 hectares, but each piece has got its own name. So we have Ronc, we have Fontana Vezza, we have this one, and then we have Grill. Grill is the piece where we have the Teroldego, and the grill for us now it's a problem. It's kind of a problem because grill is a animal
Okay.
and it's kind of a rat. It's kind of a mouse, but is a gray mouse that has got a long nail. I don't know. We call it gyro. It has
Okay.
got big black eyes, and you are if you go into the vineyards, you
You find it?
normally you can find them a bit that are hanging on a
Does it
vine
does it
or
eat grape?
yeah, also grape,
Yeah.
and
Aye.
and he drink also wine,
Yeah. That I believe.
and so the name is the name of the vineyard. It's
Uh-huh.
not because there are a lot of person that are asking us, but you name it grill because it's a wine for grill. No, absolutely.
No, no, no. But what would you eat with it? Because I wouldn't eat it with any barbecue thing, to be honest. But what would you eat with it?
Also is normally because we have also a bed and breakfast and a restaurant,
Yeah.
so we are used to pair our wine with traditional dishes. For example, we make this kind of meat that is brasato. I don't know if you know the kind of is we take a part of the cow, this part this part of the cow,
Okay, so
and
great.
yeah, we keep them in the wine for a night or 2 nights. It depends on, and then we cook it and we boil it into the wine, and then we put it in the we cook it in the wine, and then we serve it in the plate, and the wine we always use Teroldego. So
Uh-huh.
we say that is brasato al Teroldego,
Okay.
and maybe it's kind of a boiled meat is
Mm-hmm.
uh, is very soft meat, is a meat that you can how can I say it, you can break only without the knife,
Uh-huh.
and it's a very softy
It's
meat.
tender. Uh-huh.
So
That's it.
so this wine is full body wine, but it's not so tannic.
Yeah.
The tannin is very softly. So with this kind of softness also of the meat, you can combine them, and then it's
Or maybe I would say eat it with some pate or some kind of, you know, some duck liver kind of things. So some foie gras would be nice. Maybe it's too
And
fatty,
maybe
but
also because you have a lot of acidity and it's a red wine, so
yeah, and also,
you,
but don't have too much. I mean, I don't know. It's somehow like this is really luscious and tender, and I think the texture-wise it would go well with this. But I was also thinking about maybe I don't know if it would be the right pairing, but not so spicy goulash kind of stew kind of things, where the meat is
yeah,
not barbecued.
it can be also, but I we tried also with barbecue
Uh,
with some cow meat, some blood meat, and it can stays.
uh-huh.
It's not a difficult pairing,
Yeah.
but maybe also, yeah, with goulash, with this the spiciness, and
Mm.
it can stays very well. But maybe it's not a, it's not a complicated wine, so it's not also complicated to pair it, in my opinion,
Oh.
because when you are trying to make a special wine, a specific wine with this characteristic, with this kind of tannin, with this kind of flavors, then it's also difficult to pair it because you have to be precise. This wine is, I think, is a is a wine that is very concentrated, is very softly, is uh, is made to be drunk, but it's a wine for every day, but it's also not.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but to be
this
honest,
one with this,
the first thought I had, it's working as a sommelier, is that it's a very fruit-friendly wine. You compare it with a lot of dishes, but
uh,
also it's maybe not the most budget-friendly for a restaurant because this wine you can also drink it without any food.
absolutely, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
My aim was to say that
Okay.
maybe sometimes you can drink only.
Yeah, true. True. And so it's a 15 one. 15 was also a good year there.
But the 15 was a very very beautiful year. Was
Mm.
a very warm year, and so we obtained a very ripe grape. We were very lucky in the 2015. So you can feel it that, yeah, it's acid. It has got this acidity, but the most of the mouth is
The ripeness.
the ripeness, and
Uh,
also in the mouth is not only red fruit, or only spiciness, or only these kind of flavors, but you can feel the maturation, also a bit of sobra maturation, and it's because of the warm and the special kind of year. But
you know, to be honest, it's for me, it's more like black fruit. So it's really not on the Sangiovese side. It's more like a mulberry, blackberry kind of thing,
yeah, blackberry, or
or
these
dark cherry, things like this.
black raspberries.
Yeah, true. Yeah, some kind of white berry kind of side. And so how was the vinification with this one? So this
With
one was
this
in
one,
barrels, right?
yeah, this one aged in barrels for 12 months. We have very old barrels. We have barrels that are from 5 to 20 years old. So the part that we want to obtain from the aging is only
Micro oxidation, huh?
equilibration, micro
Mm.
oxidation, to obtain something that is more fluently, more softly,
Mm.
without the vanilla, without the spiciness of
Mm.
new bars. And for this one, because we have the name comes from the piece of the parcel of the where we grow the vines to obtain the wine. But in this little piece of little in this little piece we have 10 different pieces. So normally we during the vinification we make like 10 difference with vinification in
Mm.
Stainless steel, in also in tonneau. In we try to make something different, but normally we make 20, 30 days of maceration. So we keep the stems off and we
Mm-hmm.
make the
Off.
maceration. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And we macerate the grape for 20, 30 days, and then we take them the grape off,
Mm.
and we pat it in barrels, in barriques for 12 months, and after 12 months we put all together in a tanks, in a stainless steel tanks for 6 months, and then we bottle it, and we keep the wine in the bottle for a minimum 3 years. So now we are selling the 2015
Wow,
is
that's
the
beautiful.
current year. Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons I love this wine, I think, because Teroldego, what I think that it's maybe the oldest Teroldego I drank, but I think most of the winemakers just because of the commercial pressure maybe, or maybe some, I don't know why, but they don't leave enough time for the wine to mature,
Yeah.
or to have some kind of wisdom to tell.
The problem, I think that is the problem of winemaking nowadays, that everyone wants, we want
The good old
money.
money. Yeah.
Yeah, good old money.
Yeah.
There is no way, but sometimes you have to go away from it. So it's sure that if I want to if I want to be sure that I'm going to obtain 1 million dollars in 1 year, I have to I have to sell all as speed as possible, because you have less cost, you have less I don't know, less hours to work in. But sometimes to obtain what you want, you have to not to invest money, but to invest also money, but at first time. The
Mm.
time is something that you can buy. You can't buy it. So with
Yeah.
our wines, we had always thought about it. So with the red wine, we want to go out after 5 years, with the Teroldego, with the Pinot Noir after 3 years, but also with the white wines, we started selling them after 2 years. So it's always it's not so much, but is something that helps our vision of wine making.